ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Government Secondary School's Best of 3 volleyball championship spiking off yesterday at the AF Adderley Gym. And junior boys played the S. McPherson Sharks, winning in 3 sets over the CH3's Raptors, 25-18, 22-25, and 15-11. Game 1 of the Junior Girls Championship that went to the HNH Lions easily, 25-17 and 15 over the AF Adderley Tigers. The CV Bethel Stingrays, they topped the Antal Rogers Timberwolves in senior girls play, 25-20 and 22. As for the senior boys, GHS downing Doris Johnson, 25-13 and 12 to take Game 1. Shawnee Miller-Weibo has been named the North American, Central American, and Caribbean Female Track and Field Athlete of the Year. She's also in the running for the IAAF Female Athlete of the Year, and there's still time to make your voice heard as voting is open until November 12th.
It's a great honor, like I said, to get the NACAC award first off, and then to be nominated for the IAAF award. It's just a great honor. I'm just so thankful for it. Hoping for it, but I'm going against a lot of strong girls as well, and everyone had a really great season, and so we'll see how it turns out. But just to be nominated alone, it's a great honor.
While she waits on the outcome of the IAAF Athlete of the Year award, Shawnee is home, gearing up for the Bay Street Mile this weekend.
Last year was a success, and we're hoping for this year to be the same, but it's going to be a fun event. Hoping for all the young kids and the adults to come out and support. It's for a good cause. Obviously, it's for the Coaches Association. All the proceeds go to them. I don't think that they get enough recognition, and so this is just a way to say thank you to them. And yeah, we're just going to go out there and have some fun on Saturday, and we also have a lot of big names coming out as well, just to come and run with the kids. We have a few of my teammates as well coming down now. We have Jason Richardson, the world champion in the hurdles. We have Jeffrey Gibson, who's coming down. We have Natoya Gould from Jamaica, who's an 800-meter runner. And we also have Matthew Hudson-Smith from Great Britain, who's the European champion, who's also coming down as well. So yeah, it's a few big names that's coming down to run with the kids. And like I said, it's all for a good cause.
David Ferguson is one of the organizers of the Bay Street Mile. He's also looking forward to this weekend with great anticipation.
Plans are going good. We're getting a lot of good applicants in. We probably, there's 300 going on 400 applicants in already. By the end of the day, we probably have about 600, and we expect about 1,000. So it's going to be a pretty big event. So it'll be electronic timed, and everybody's going to have an accurate split, and we can accommodate a lot of runners passing the line at the same time. We start from the very young kids, under 9, under 11, under 13, under 14, under 15, under 17, under 20, under 30, 40, 50, and 50 and over. So we cover everybody. Traffic control, we have police on the route. We're going to have police along the way. We're going to have cones and barricades along the route. So one lane of the traffic is going to be completely blocked off. So we have a good, safe route straight down.
From the NBA, Buddy Hield and the Sacramento Kings have been on quite a tear of late, winning 6 straight games before Sunday night's loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. And during that 6-game win streak, Kings coach Dave Jager was happy with Buddy's production on the court following a slow start.
He's playing with a lot of confidence. I think he struggled a little bit in the preseason, and I just kept telling him, you're pressing a little bit. Just relax. You're too good of a shooter. These things come and go, and so he stayed with it. He trusts his work. He's playing a lot of minutes, and he's a guy that, that tailback that you give the 30th and 35th run to and hand off to. He gets those deeper minutes, and it seems like he catches fire. He just was on fire there in Miami the other night, and just really pulled us through in the third quarter. We ended up scoring 43 points, and it was a lot of fun.
The college basketball season tips off tonight. Travis Munnings and Calvin Anderson suiting up for Louisiana Monroe against Jackson State. Nathan Bain and Stephen F. Austin playing against Texas Wesleyan. As for Charles Bain and Robert Morris, they are on the road playing at USC. Well, some of the next crop of college basketball players were on display this past weekend here in the capital at the Caribbean Tip-Off Classic. A number of Bahamians in the mix, including Samuel Hunter, who will be heading from British Columbia to Ole Miss, and Kai Jones, who will be taking his talents from Brewster Academy to Texas to play with the Longhorns.
We have a team, and everyone on our team is capable of playing well. So once I saw that everybody was getting off, I was like, you know what, Kai, just stay aggressive. Don't feel like you have to hold anything back. So once I got it, I was like, let me push and try to make a play. So I always try to do something when I'm on the court. Don't just be a body.
It's good. You get all the love and support from the people you know best, the people you know all your life, so it feels good.
We also had a chance to speak with a couple of the visiting coaches. Tari Upshaw leads the way for Ridley College out of Canada, while Tom Espinosa is the head man at Putnam Science Academy in Connecticut.
Well, we've been pretty fortunate because we got a couple kids who are on Team Canada, and we have a bunch who are on our provincial team, Team Ontario, and a few of the guys that are there, they know them. And, you know, we expect to win. We played everybody. We go all over the world. You know, we've been to France, we've been to the States, now Bahamas. So we think we have some guys, too, that are pretty good. And, you know, every day at practice, you get after it and compete. And when you work hard and you're diligent, you know, you shouldn't have to worry about anybody else's what they're doing. You just worry about what we do.
There's a lot of things we need to improve on, you know, and one thing is the zone, rotating, trapping, getting to the help side, and you know, offensively is running our sets. We struggle running some of our sets, but, you know, like you said, it was the first game of the year. I'm really happy. We got, you know, 14 guys got to play and play a lot of minutes.
A bit of NBA flavor also making its way to the Caribbean Tip-Off Classic. We get that story from Kelsey Johnson.
Like father, like son. That's what Jamal Mashburn Jr. believes, and he's making the necessary moves on the basketball court to ensure that he nets a professional contract.
Just following his footsteps, I'm trying to be better than him. You know, I'm trying to work hard and be better than him. I know I got some long ways to go, but you know, I'm working hard to do it.
Mashburn Jr. recently played in the Caribbean Basketball Tip-Off Classic with Brewster Academy, the top-ranked high school basketball program in the United States. The young point guard, who teams up with Bahamian Kai Jones, had his own personal cheering squad on the bleachers in the Kendall G. Isaac Gymnasium. It was none other than his dad, a former professional NBA player with the Miami Heat, Jamal Mashburn Sr.
Well, that's how I raised him, you know what I mean, to be better than me. I mean, he's a great kid, a great student as well, and I tell him, you know, basketball is just a part of life. You know, at the end of the day, get your education, and basketball is going to take you different places, but you got to make the right choices. He's doing a wonderful job. He has opportunities that I didn't have as a kid to come over to the Bahamas and play as a high school kid. That's a unique opportunity. So he's doing well. He works at it. He listens. So he has a long way to go, but he has a chance to get to where he wants to go. His goal is to play in the NBA, but we got to take it one step at a time.
Mashburn Jr. is in the class of 2020 and is expected to be one of the top recruits during that time. While in the Bahamas, he scored 26 points in the 3 games played. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
The local sporting community has lost another one of its trailblazers. Frankie Cinderella Sweeting suddenly passed away on Sunday. Sweeting was best known for his pitching duties in baseball and his coaching skills on the softball diamond. His son Teddy, along with grandchildren Teray and Trey, all shared the love for both baseball and softball.
Everybody else in the sporting world I know him as Cinderella for all the achievements that he accomplished over the years in baseball. But he's truly been a father, grandfather, husband. You know, he's been a mentor to his grandchildren and to everybody. So he's going to be sorely missed.
Good sportsman. You know, I could remember the time when we went up to my brother's game, and, you know, even then he wanted to be the coach. He would tell Trey and his teammates what to do. Then we had to say, Pa, you're not the coach. But, you know, he just was a mentor. He loved sports. He loved to coach. He loved doing stuff with us, his grandkids.
He was a great godly man and a great mentor in my life. So every time he would come to watch me play, I would also feel like I had to put on a little bit more and go a lot harder for him. And I know he's really known in the sports world, but even outside of the sports world, he's the type of guy, he'd pick me up, make sure I was to practice early, make sure I had something to eat, and do this on like almost an everyday basis. And he was always really there, always made sure I was doing what I had to do, whether it would be sports or whatever.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned, the Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.